Hello, my name is Katie Tremlis. I am the owner of Notary SWFL, and I just wanted to go over a very common question, and that is, can you do a split signing as a remote online notary? So just to make sure that we're all on the same page, a split signing is, let's say that signer number 1 is in Alaska and signer number 2 is in Arizona and signer number 3 is in Canada. So how do we do that? Well, there's a couple different ways for a split signing to be able to happen. We can do a different session each time. If we do a different session each time, we do need a separate notary block for each person. So let's say it's Jane Doe. Jane Doe needs her own notary block with her name within the block. John Doe would need his own notary block, and then the third person would need their own notary block as well. If for whatever reason they can be all together, ideally I would like the notary block to all be together, so that way it can be like Jane, John, and Joe all together in the notary block, and then you just have one seal to do. But that doesn't always happen, where sometimes you do have to have a split signing. But in general, for remote online notarization, we can do it within the same day. You would have to be able to schedule it. So if everybody can be scheduled at the same time, that's great. And that is usually the cheapest option for when you're doing that, because you don't have the extra fees and the extra scheduling. If there's witnesses, you don't have to have them come into the session more than once. So that's the ideal, unless there's more than 4 signers, and then I like to split that up in general. But yeah, so I would just send the work over to the notary. Typically the notary would reach out to the signers and coordinate, and then get it knocked out, usually within the same day. So that is kind of the overview, but it definitely is possible where either each signer has to do it at separate times, or they can do it all at once. But basically the way that it happens is that we get the documents, we look them over, we send out the invitations to each individual signer. If they're all at different times, they would all go on the different times. If they do have it where it's the same session, they go into one virtual meeting time. The notary will ask them the questions, they will get the document signed, and then once everything has been finalized is when you can have the final document most likely sent to you within 20 to 30 minutes after the notarization has been completed. So that's the general idea of it. If you do have any questions, you can reach out to Katie at notaryswfl.com, or just go down to www.notaryswfl.com. I also have a Facebook group that is primarily for people that are interested in remote online notarization, but I also will leave that link down below. So thank you so much.